Story time. So I think I have a little bit of a stalker. Let me know if what you think. So I walk my dog every day. I walk her in the morning, I walk her in the afternoon, and sometimes more. So I live in a building that's adjacent to like a neighborhood of homes. So I walk her in the mornings. I go like one way. I go down the block to the left. But usually in the afternoons, I go down the block to the right, which is like an alleyway between homes that goes to the other side of the building street and loop back around, whatever. So when I walk her on the corner house of the next street down in the afternoon walk, there's a gentleman that lives there with what I assume is his wife, but she's like an older lady. They look like she looks like she's not that well, like she's not very mobile, and she sits on the patio in the front on the bench and sometimes says hello. But anyways, through the years, as I've walked by that house, I'll say hello to the guy like I say hello to everybody. He has a little dog that I'll say hello to as well because I have a dog and we talk to all the dogs. But he's a little off and he has like a wonk eye. He's just weird, a little off. But after a few years, he started to give me the ick because I would walk and whether I'm listening to a podcast on my earphone, if I just don't feel like talking to him, because I feel like he goes outside on the times that I'm walking the dog on purpose so he can see me. And I just have that feeling. So I try to avoid him, or if I see him, I might go the other way, or I pretend I'm on the phone. And every time he says hi, I'll go like this, like I'm on the phone, and I'll just like smile and like wave. But he gets like upset. He'll be like, hello, oh, hello to you. How are you? Hello. He's like, makes it a point to call me out to talk to him, which then now I'm getting annoyed because I don't have to say hi to you. I don't have to talk to you. I don't have to say hi to you. And it got really weird because right after Christmas last year, I was trying to avoid him, but I did see him outside and he ran up to me. He gave me like a little gift bag with some chocolates in it, which I don't want. Like, ew, this guy, it's not like we're friends. Like, he's trying to be so like, it's enough. So I take it, but then I make it a point to start walking another area. Like, I don't want to walk by that house anymore. And so lately, I walked around the house for like a little more, but then I eventually like weaned off and went another way. So there's a building and there's two streets, one on each side of the building. And so he's never on the side of the building that I start my walk on. And I'm walking every day. And then I have a neighbor that has a dog. And she told me, I said, do you ever get a weird feeling of that guy that lives there on the corner? And she said, you know what? Now that you say that, I caught him the other day outside with binoculars looking towards the building. And I feel like he was looking for me. And I'm like, you gotta be kidding. Because at that point, I stopped going by his house completely. I stopped going. And right before I stopped going, one of the very last times that I was like, forget it, I'm not coming by here anymore. I pass by, and when I see, like, I'll go like towards the fence of the other house, so I'm not close to his house at all, and I'll run across the street, so that way at least I'm across the street and he can't talk to me unless he comes across the street, which would be crazy, and I would call the cops like if he tried to approach me and if I'm not right in front of his house. So he saw me across the street and I'm walking, and he starts walking towards my building, towards the direction I'm walking. I like literally start pacing really fast, and I come into the gate of the back area of my building, and I turn around and he's like right there, like looking, like he was trying to come talk to me, which is bizarre. I don't know the man. I avoid the man. I say hi and smile and say hi to his dog just to be nice, but I obviously don't want to have conversations with him. So after that day, I never went back, and she said she caught him with binoculars looking towards my building. So fast forward to now, I walk my dog in the afternoon. I take the other route through homes by streets that he's never around. To get to those streets, he has to literally go in between the streets and like detour. There's no reason for him to go like inside the neighborhood. He lives all the way on the other street. I'm walking in the afternoon and I hear, "Hey stranger, hey beautiful," from a car, and it's him. I think his wife is or someone's in the passenger seat. And I'm freaked out because I had this sixth sense that he was like wanting to see me and like wondering if I moved. And then I saw him. I'm like, oh my God, I literally said F under my breath and I kept going. I just kept going like I didn't see him. Then the next day, and I go outside at another time and he's circling the neighborhood. He's looking for me and he's again screaming from across the block, hey stranger, like that's stalker. That is a stalker. So now I have a pit in my stomach and I'm actually half annoyed and half nervous because see, this is the type of thing that women can never feel safe in this world. I can't even walk my freaking dog because this loser wants to talk to me. He's going to make it a point to make it happen because that's how some men are. And I don't know what to do. Should I tell him? I mean, I don't want to get in an argument with him. What am I supposed to say? But that's literally stalking. You're driving around my neighborhood trying to look for me, yelling out of your car to get my attention. So now I'm pissed. I'm annoyed. Now I don't want to walk outside with my dog. And yeah, guys just have no, this is how stalkers, I assume, operate. They just inch by inch, little by little, and they don't have any regard for your space. You know, we as women don't have to give you attention. We can choose not to give you attention. So what do you guys think? Definite stalker, right?